We're going to spin today. Oh, okay. Hang on, Lou. Hang on. Wait a minute. I'm going to spin my Into the World. Whiteface Woodland. It's March 2023. It's been a while since I got this, so that's what I'm going to spin today. I thought I'd just come and hang out with you guys for a little bit. There. Got it. Okay. I guess I forgot to save. Hello, Joanne. How are you? Have you been celebrating this weekend? I know, Chris. What? Oh my God, where's the end to this? What are you doing? Hang on, you got a fluff in your eye. Let me see. Let me fix it. I know it's kind of scary, but we don't want that in your eye, babe. Do you get it? We got it. Okay. Good morning, or good afternoon, or good night, or good day. Hello. How are you? I felt like I would just come on. Thanks, Pamela. Joanne said too much good food. We haven't had our Thanksgiving dinner yet, so it'll be next Sunday. Not tomorrow, but a week from tomorrow. Hello. Joanne, she is doing really well. On her 5th day, she was done with like painkillers, just on Tylenol. She's doing great. She was a trooper with PT. You know, it's not fun in the beginning, especially, well, it's never going to be fun, but the beginning is quite hard, and she did it anyway. I feel like she's doing great. And she promised me after I left that she would keep up on it. And I was like, it's just for you. It's not for me. It's going to be there good for you. So Chris asked if I brought Luther. I did. That's why I drove. The main reason I drove. See, ever since Gus died, which was the end of August 2022, he has had bad, not separation anxiety, isolation anxiety. So if there's another dog here or another person here, he's fine. But if he's the only being in the house, he will try and force himself through our fence in the backyard, because we have a dog door so he can get out there. And he has done it a couple of times. And so when John would be at work, I would have to kennel him for over 10 hours a day, or he would have to kennel him while I was gone. And so I just took him with me. And I feel better too. I feel less alone if I take him with me. So Stacy said, hi from PA, making cookies and putting up tree with my daughter who's home. Oh, fun. Yes, it does get better. It does get better, but it's quite hard at first. It is. That's really nice that you make socks for her, Stacy. She said she gets through by making socks for her. I mean, then she's kind of sort of with you. I don't know. That's right, Angie. I am going to. Yeah, Chris, the surgery was last week, Thursday. And honestly, she was ready for me to go home. Because, I mean, I kind of was a little bit bossy. I don't know about the PT, because I know that can make all the difference in your recovery. And it's not that she wasn't going to do it, but I was kind of bossy about it. So, and I don't blame her. Nobody wants to get bossed around, right? Good morning. I just thought I'd come say hi this morning. I'm going to spin a little while. Yep, she's doing very well. The first day, I was not prepared for, well, the day of surgery, I was not prepared for how much pain she was going to have, and I was quite nervous about how we were going to keep it under control, but it ended up not being as bad as it looked. So, it was really something. Really something. How is everybody? Ooh, but I've been back for a little bit. I actually took a little bit of time to rest after the trip because it's 26 hours. It's a 2-day drive. And I did not dye this, Karen. This is from, let me show you. It's from Into the World. It's their fiber subscription. Carrie's still doing dishes. I don't blame you. So I don't know, Chris. I didn't look that up. She did, Cindy. She was so excited about the sock yarn. She's before I left, she already had a pair of socks going from it. So, right. Joanne said biggest thing with pain is to stay ahead of it. We were very just like on top of it because I don't know if this is true, but I heard from a doctor when John had surgery once, and I don't remember if it was his knee or what. That you heal better if you stay on top of the pain. And it's quite, I think, a little bit difficult because you have to like walk on your injury immediately and you have to do it like over and over and over. So, but she did it. Thanks, Eileen. I appreciate it. So many of you guys messaged me like, I don't want to say who it was without her permission, but I stayed in a cabin outside Oklahoma City, like on the trip for the overnight. And one of you guys that's in the area actually gave me your phone number. She's not here right now, I don't think. I haven't seen her yet. Just in case there was an emergency. And I was like, that is so nice. You just don't really know. And I'm so far from everybody when I'm in the middle. It was just nice to know that if there was an emergency, but I was exhausted. I would stop in the middle and just like eat and take a shower and go to bed. That's it. It's hard to be on guard on the expressways like 12 to 14 hours. Rania said, yep, so true. With a C-section, I encourage, I bet that is, you to move and take painkillers regularly so you don't get a big breakthrough of pain and stop moving. I set her up before I left with an alarm for every single thing she was supposed to take and do. So there was an alarm for PT. There was one for every med that she was supposed to take. Her phone must have been like just going off constantly. But you know, it's hard to keep track of all of it. Lori said, oh no, I'm working. Oh, sorry, Lori. That's right. Oh, 7:15. Oh my gosh, Elizabeth, you're up early. I am so happy to be home, Becky. Oh my goodness. So happy to be home. And I got almost everything listed in the shop, so it's open. I've got the only thing I didn't get in is the Christmas towels. Those will get in today. I forgot. So, and some of you already know that because some of you have already been shopping, and thank you. Anne said road tripping by yourself is not fun. I like when my husband drives and I get to knit the whole time. You know what? There's a lot I like about it. Like I just put a book on and zone out kind of. And I love being alone, but also people on the road can be scary. And during the holidays, it's even scarier. So, oh, thank you, Becky. I didn't even think about that. It is Small Business Saturday. Yep, Carrie already bought something. Thanks, Carrie. Closing the shop for that long is a little bit, financially a hit, and then spending money on the trip is a little bit. So, hey, I appreciate you supporting. Thank you. Sherry, thank you. Thank you. She's glad. Oh, really? Only 4 hours away. I bet I was like within 4 hours of lots of you. Becky, I do have some to dye. I don't have any in the shop, but I have some to dye, and I think John and I are gonna knit. Sorry, not knit. Sorry, I was reading Elsbeth's comment while I was talking. John and I are gonna do some dyeing. I think late this afternoon or this evening, so I will throw it in to soak because I do have some. Elsbeth said always up early. Oh, happy quiet time, yeah. 3:15 in the afternoon. Yep. Yeah, I figured Saturday in everywhere else, and then, well, except for Australia, and then as it's the middle of the night there, but in the US it's a holiday weekend, so a lot of us are just like hanging out in our fat pants. We did not eat turkey, so, but we are going to next week Sunday on the 3rd. Our kids are all gonna come, so. Oh, I didn't, Carrie, I missed it. How did I miss that? Where did you post about it? Anne said, don't forget to shop Carrie's sale today. Flint City Fiber, I've got my bats. Do you got a website now? Becky said, oh, I'm an idiot. I know, I'm just about done with that cloth. No, you're not. You're not an idiot. Don't say that's terrible. Karen said, I think the spring might be a great time to have a FLD sub, maybe cherry blossom or, oh. Hello, Valerie. Hello, hope everyone had a happy Thanksgiving. Oh, no, I haven't done it yet, Valerie. It showed up the day after I left, so I'm going to film it today, I think. Elizabeth said, who am I kidding? I live alone with my tripod cat. It's always quiet time here. My house is a blissful sanctuary. So I can't remember who said it, but I think it might have been you, Joanne, that my mom probably liked having Luther there. She does like him, but she has 3 small dogs, and they won't let Luther get anywhere near her. So, true. Oh, there you go. Lisa still, actually, I still have pajama pants on. So, Lisa, I see you. Yeah, Rebecca said, wait, where, Carrie, did you say? Just a Facebook page. Okay. Eileen said, I love Wensleydale. Now I've gotten over the weirdness of knitting with it. What's weird about it? I'm trying to think if I've actually knit with it because I have spun it. Oh, no, I don't think I have because I still have the hank. That was when I did beaded yarn during the plying part. Gosh, years ago. And I still have it. I think I want to weave with it because the beads are just so pretty. Chris said, not going to lie, I'm still in my fat pants. It's okay, Chris. Becky, I missed you guys too. I really did. There you go. Carrie said just a Facebook page. Okay. Okay. I must have missed it. Well, I haven't been on Facebook a whole ton. Basically what I've done, hang on, is wait, what is the deal? Come on. Oh my gosh, what is going on, Google? Never mind. I know what's going on. Oh my gosh, seriously. Oh, you know what? I can't have this on. I can't have Facebook on while I'm live because the notifications freak Luther out. So I will look right after. Eileen said it knits more like cotton than wool. Yes, no stretch for sure. That's why I was thinking I might weave with it because I thought it might be really drapey, especially with the weight of the glass beads that I put on. I've thought about it for a while that I want to weave a scarf with it. Was just thinking of using some of the Wensleydale yarn I have as a... Oh. I have noticed that you guys are still posting in the group even while I'm gone, and I just thank you for doing that. Just keeping it going. I don't have an orifice hook, guys. This might get interesting trying to... Stacy's clicking. Oh, I've been thinking just this morning that I feel like doing some self-striping bats. And I thought maybe I would film it because like you can spin it different ways to make the stripes different lengths, and that might be kind of fun little video. Oh, Lordy. She's having trouble over here. Hey, Kathleen. What a nice surprise. It's Saturday Live. Yeah, I'm back, and my life is trying to get back on track. Oh, Becky, that's so smart. Becky said also taking a Craftsy class on sewing to help my towels look pretty. A lot of people, when they do the towels, Becky, they like a walking foot. I don't need one because my towels are not that thick. But if you're doing thicker towels, a walking foot might help you. Joanne said, how hard is it to weave with the beads? I don't know yet. I don't think they're going to get caught. They are, I think, size 4 seed beads. They're very small. And it would be kind of fun to test that too, wouldn't it? But they're tiny. They're so small. I'll show you guys the yarn. I'll put a picture up. Carrie said I agree. Oh, Carrie. I just thought it would be fun to show like how you can take a self-striping, oh my Lord, bat, and do different stuff with it. I really wasn't ready, was I? It's okay. That's been my whole existence lately. Oh, man. It's not even funny. It's okay, though. Everything's good, right? Oh, I think I have to turn on my battery. Oh, thanks, you guys. JD Slett, it has been forever. Where have you been? Were you at Rhinebeck? Okay, let's find an end for real and spin a little bit. The Whiteface Woodland is so squishy. I can't wait. It's not very soft, but... Oh, there we go. All right. A little bit more break. All right, what's the deal? I'm telling ya. Get it together, girlfriend. When I say get it together, girlfriend, I mean me. Get it together, me. Okay. Elspeth said, I'm trying to suss in my brain a test project, weaving a scarf on my floor loom with a strip of tablet weaving up the center. Has anyone else used both at once? You mean doing the weaving at the same time? That could be super interesting. Kim, it's been forever since you've been here in a live, hasn't it? It seems like it. Oh, you didn't make Rhinebeck this year. I'm sorry. Good morning, Eunice. How are you? Eunice was at Rhinebeck. She's the first person who stopped me. I was trying to get out of her way. I don't know who you were with, Eunice, but you guys were looking at the auction stuff. And I'm sure you remember. You had the pretty spinning. There we go. Anyways, I know not everybody was celebrating this weekend, but what did everyone else do? Some people were just eating some turkey. And Carrie, did you have tofurkey? What do you do on Thanksgiving, Carrie? Oh, goodness sakes. There we go. Oh, we gotta switch smooth that. Finally, it only took me 20 minutes to get spinning. It's okay. This is why my fiber is building up like it is. Tracy, hi. Thank you again for the note, Tracy. Man, I needed it. I was exhausted. And John knows this about me. Whenever I get super tired or super overwhelmed, he says I get crap colored glasses and the whole world looks like awful. So your note was just really, I was so thankful to get it. Thank you. Oh, really, Eunice? Okay, Eunice said my friend wants to start a fiber farm, so she was looking for some farm equipment and supplies. They had a lot of farm equipment. Carrie said Jade and Dan did all the cooking. I was Jade's sous chef. Dan smoked a turkey and a ham and baked a corn turkey. Oh, we have a friend who owns a restaurant in town and they have a huge smoker in the back, and so I have to drop off our turkey on Tuesday to get smoked there. They're going to smoke it for me. Maybe I'm not supposed to tell anybody that. I don't know. They're going to throw it in the smoker for me. And then we have a regular, like, normal turkey that we'll roast. Oh my gosh, how nice. Carrie said Jade made amazing mushroom gravy from scratch. That was so nice. Teen, hello. Teen, are you back in Zambia or are you still in Colorado? Do you come for like the whole holidays? Tell me. What's the deal? Also, let's move this already. Yay. Wonder how much of this I can get spun. Tracy said crap. Well, anyone can get crap colored glasses. But it's always when I'm like very tired and or overwhelmed. I just feel like nothing goes right and I just want to quit and like be a hermit, be Obi-Wan Kenobi for the rest of my life. He knows me. Hello, KB Fibers. Stacy said I made cornbread, oyster dressing for the first. Yum. Oh, is it hot? I would take a little hot. Carrie said, "Ooh, everyone was talking about how good yes, we did it like 2 years ago, and it's so interesting." Sherry said, oh, really?" She said, "Your eel is so much quieter than mine. I must be doing something wrong. Anyway, glad I could pop in for a while. Gotta go to work. You guys have a gloriously wonderful day." Have a great day, Cher. Hello, Kuro. Cindy said we went to our son's, then had to call good neighbors' friends to come over and break into the house and let our cat out of her. Oh no. Oh, Cindy. Well, thank goodness you had neighbors that can and will do that. We do too. And it is so nice to have neighbors like that, isn't it? Actually, on both sides of us, we could probably call them and say, "Hey, come break into our house." Nothing strange about that, right? One of the things we found out about the smoked turkey the last time he did it for us is that it's really good the first day, but actually if we let it sit for like 2 days after in the fridge, the like I don't know the outer part gets milder and it like keeps permeating the meat. I don't know how to say it. I'm sure there's like a chef word for it, but it gets better and better if you let it sit for like 2 days in the fridge. Oh my gosh. Lisa said we bought a smoker grill combo for our Florida home so we could smoke the turkey. Everything else was traditional. Our neighbors. Oh, nice. That sounds so nice. Hey, Casey. Stacy said it is hot temperature wise and does have some crystal hot sauce in it. Oh, that's a very mild. Okay. Sounds good. I like a little spice. And pretty much all of our kids do. I'm trying to think if anybody doesn't, but we are meeting a new boyfriend next Sunday. Our daughter is dating someone and she's bringing him, which is tough because, she's got 4 brothers. So, but she is no wimp because she can't be. It'll be interesting for him, I'm sure. Good luck, Sean. Okay, Stacey said, not sure how it will reheat. Seafood, what I do? Never heats up well. I know, Carrie. Oh my goodness. It's a lot, too. Like, we're a lot. As far as we know, 4 out of 5 of our kids are going to be there. The oldest has not RSVP'd, which is fine. We don't get bent if people can't make it. It's just life's too short for that. But Joanne said my turkey is always cooked upside down on the Weber grill, not smoked but charcoal. I bet that is yum. Growing up, my mom always did it upside down until about the last maybe half an hour, just so it could like brown on the top. And it was always so good. Hello, Carpsy. How are you? This is going to be really pretty, by the way. It's going to be very fall color. Elspeth said I'm one of 6 kids. Bringing an SO home was... Yes. I mean, it is... people... he's already met, I think, 1 brother. Because they went to their mom's Thanksgiving. So he's met 1 brother. And, I don't know. The oldest is the toughest one, so we'll see how things go. It is going to be what it's going to be. I can't do anything about it. I can't protect you. You know? I feel a little bad. Cuz like for me, being introverted, it would be overwhelming. But I don't know that he's an introvert, so I don't know why I would ever assume that he might be overwhelmed. He'll probably be fine. Yes, Elizabeth, okay, so this is a question. What do you guys do after the holiday dinner? Because the last few years we have taken out acrylic paints and wooden ornaments and let people paint ornaments after we have dinner and we like have dessert and clear the table off. Some of the kids will go down and watch like a Christmas movie or whatever, and then the rest will stay up and paint ornaments. But we've done that a few years in a row, and I was thinking maybe we should get cards and games out. But what do you do? What do you guys do? Anne said we're in Texas. Nice. We're in Texas spending Thanksgiving with friends. We had a Tex-Mex dinner, grilled fajitas, tamales, tortillas, guacamole. That sounds so yum. All fresh, and you're making me hungry. All fresh made. It was so good. Hello, Belle. I didn't think we'd be so international today. I love it. Crystal said I wash the dishes. I usually fill the dishwasher and then just like that's it for then, and then I go back to it later. Eunice said we play board games or card games. I think we need to get the games out this year. But we can't all be at one table. And I do like the idea too of like having one like a Christmas movie or whatever on, because we are having this year Clark's Giving Miss. Because, we always do Clarksgiving. It's Thanksgiving on a different day. Um, Elspeth said, card games, board games, we are ruthlessly competitive. Our daughter is the most competitive person I know when it comes to games. Casey said, gonna spend my Saturday off trying to get over my. Oh no. I'm so sorry you've got a cold. Working on my sock whip. Later, it's movie night with my fiance. That sounds fun. What are you watching for movie night? What is Five Crowns? Is that a game? Carrie said until this year, the younger folks would bring out games while us oldsters sat and avoided talking about politics. We won't be talking about politics, I'm sure. Teen said we used to play games. Monopoly got banned in my 20s because my family gets rowdy when games come out. Her fave now is Train, the Dominoes game. That sounds fun. One of the ones that we've had a riot with is Taboo. If you've never played Taboo, but you've seen Four Christmases, they play Taboo in that movie. And we've laughed so hard playing that game. But we have other good ones too. Cindy said board game. Carrie said this year we all just chatted. The older folks left after dessert. So does that after not saying this is the case, but after the older folks leave, is it easier to talk about politics? Five Crowns is a super fun card game. Okay, does it have a separate deck or can you play it with a normal deck of cards? It's a toss up. What? I don't know either one of those. Oh, got it. Okay, I'm behind. Got it. Oh, Eunice, that would be fun. She said, I want the Nightmare Before Christmas Taboo. Stacy said, we're a small family, so we watch the parade and the dog show. We add sound effects to the dogs while they do their catwalk around the judging area. That sounds fun. Yeah, Becky, we kind of do something different. We just have found that we have to kind of roll with changes. Joanne said, both sides of my family are huge. Joke was any new SO would be quizzed on names. Oh my gosh. It's not huge, but we'll have probably 15 to 20 people. Hey Kai, how are you doing? Becky said last year we made bead painted ornaments. That sounds interesting. It's so fun to see the kids who don't normally do that kind of stuff get into it. I love it. Yep, Becky said one year we made gingerbread houses. I'm not ready for that. You know? Ellsworth said, Catan, I don't know that game, is great. Romoli or Mother May I for cards. Sit around the living room, can play on the coffee table and bet. Always with the betting. Okay. I guess I should make that someone's responsibility, right? Like someone in the family's responsibility to figure out what we're doing after we eat. Because usually people stay until evening, but everyone has a drive home except for my son is an hour maybe at the most. Everybody else has more of a drive. Carrie said yes, it was just Jade, Seth, and I, and we talked about all the issues. Okay. Aaron said, oh, extra suits, really? We should do a euchre tournament. You guys probably don't even know what euchre is. Carrie will. That sounds fun, Becky. From kids. Okay, so they come all pre-baked. Carrie said Jackbox Games is a lot of fun for groups. It's on our PlayStation and you just need a phone. Oh, that might be fun. Oh my gosh, Slam Witch. How am I going to remember this? Kai said great finishing up bookmarks. Nice. That's nice. Kai, what does your family do after Thanksgiving dinner? Hello, Maritza. Oh, Becky, do you miss euchre? What about, cribbage isn't just a Michigan thing. But that's not fun because you can only play with two people. We should have a euchre tournament. I cheat though. You guys don't want to play euchre with me because I am a cheater. Casey said had a good Thanksgiving, had lots of good food, followed by battling it out with the fam on Mario Party 8. That sounds very fun. Carrie hates euchre. You want to be my partner because John found out that I cheat because we were out with friends and they were drinking. And so, I mean, everybody was drinking, but they were definitely drinking more. And so we sat down to play, and I was his partner, and I was dealing. And he looked at his hand and he was like, "How can this be?" And then he looked at me, and I winked at him, and we were cheating. And it was hilarious. It wasn't serious. Tracy said, "My sister's sister had a backyard hatchet throwing set. That sounds fun." Her 93-year-old father in law was one of the best throwers. Really, Shaylee? Oh, romantic. Joanne loves euchre. Joanne, did you? I thought that was like only a Michigan thing. Teen said, "My mom always got a crazy hard puzzle each year. That sounds fun," which usually started around this time and finished up by the New Year. Sometimes you'd find 3 to 4 of us crowding around trying to get pieces. That sounds fun. What is Jackbox? Can someone explain? I don't know. Lisa said our newest fun card game is Minnesota or Canadian salad. Okay. The rules change every hand. That sounds even better. Katie said, "Just wanted to say hi, hello." And that my husband and I, oh, thanks, Katie. Oh my gosh, wow, thanks. That's so nice. Okay, so just this area. Indiana, Elizabeth's probably played. Oh, Joanne, no wonder. Okay. Carrie said, "I've learned several times and I just can't get it. I used to go to a Christmas euchre tournament every year and I loved bringing my nitty, drinking, and watching people get crazy." Carpsy said, "I love a Claire." See, I think that is a very fun idea. I don't know where we could put it, but I love that idea. I have to think about it. Maybe I could put it on my studio table. Kai said, "We usually hang out with my cousins after Thanksgiving, and usually there are no leftovers." Really? I always send leftovers home with all of our kids. In fact, I've been thinking, should I like go buy some different storage containers so they can take their leftovers home? Because I also bake them a whole bunch of Christmas cookies, and then they each get to take home like a container of their favorites. So I need to have containers for them to take home so they don't take mine. um, Casey said, "I'm pretty new to playing euchre, not a huge fan, would rather play rummy. At least I can kick butt at rummy." Casey, you just got to practice. All of a sudden, one day it'll just click. Becky said, "What about bunco?" I've never played that. But I bet some of them have. Because John's mom really liked bunco. Becky said you could play headcanon. Everyone makes up conspiracy theories and votes on the most outlandish, but you have to back up your theory. Oh gosh, that sounds hard work. I can't do that one. Hello, a beer. It's just a, hey, hello, I'm back. I wanted to see my friends. Carrie said Jackbox is a collection of group games, led by the video game host. It's things like earwax, which is using random sounds to describe a prompt, or quipage, coming up with snappy sayings. Wow, based on prompts and the other. Wow. That sounds pretty. Is that on the PlayStation, Carrie? Elspeth said, "A beer surprise Saturday." Thanks, a beer. Are you still on your trip? You must be home by now. No? We don't have that, Casey, but yes, that might be fun. Bye, Kai. Would probably be too much fun with our kids. Yes, on the PlayStation. Okay, we don't have a PlayStation. All we have is an Xbox One. But I would imagine they have something like it, right? A beer. You get it, a beer. Out last time they were here, what were they here for? A party in the summer. Thanks, Chris. I made them all zucchini brownies because I was trying to get rid of zucchini. And one of them wanted to take the pan home. And I was like, "No, you cannot take my pan." And he was like, "I'm taking it." And I said, "No, you can't take it." I provided them with containers to take their stuff home. Oh, good. You're home too, and you're glad to be home. Are you home with Mimi? Are you sewing? What are you making? Yeah, Chris. Take the whole 9 by 13 pan of brownies home. And they were zucchini brownies, so they're not even that great. I mean, they're good, but considering they're a vegetable, yeah, Abir said my brother always takes pots and pans. I do not get them back. In fact, the youngest, my son, his girlfriend hurt her knee very badly, probably 2 or 3 years ago, and I brought them some food because she had to stay at his apartment at that point in time because of her work because she couldn't drive and blah blah whatever. So anyway, I brought them a bunch of food and I never got those pans back. They have moved and I'm like, "Where are they?" And he just says they're gone. So I'm assuming he threw them away. So no, you cannot take my pans anymore. We're done. We're done with that. Joanne said wits and wagers is fun. Everyone answers a question, answer is a number, then everyone bets tokens, which is closest without going over. Oh, that sounds fun. I know, Chris, right? That's what I said. So now I buy thrift store like 9 by 13 pans and stuff sometimes so that I can send things home and I don't feel bad because I've only paid $1 for the pan. Okay, Abir said I've been sewing like a wild chicken. Wow, 4 shirts and 3 pants. We'll post pics soon. Today I was spinning a Romney. Nice. Wait, Carrie. So when you guys watch Antiques Roadshow, you do like a Price is Right kind of situation. Is that the deal? I love that idea. Oh yeah, Joanne said leftovers go in zipper bags. See, I wouldn't mind doing that, but some of them are kind of hard to take home that way. Cindy said it looks like there's a website, Jackbox Tea. I will check it up, out, up. I'll check it all the ways. Up, out, in, down. Anne said, haha, I would love to see a wild chicken. So, and I took the bag that you made and sent me to my mom's full of yarn. And when I got there, I was like, before I show you this, you cannot keep it. And she was like, this is such a nice bag because she sews. And, but she did give it back to me. She emptied it and gave it back. Chris said, Joanne agreed, or takeaway containers, Dollar General. Yeah, there you go. I mean, that's why I've been doing the thrift store ones because I feel like then they get a dish, for their own cooking or baking. Some of them don't cook, but some of them do. And I, spend $1 or $2. Abir said I miss Antiques Roadshow. Is it not on anymore? We can still watch it on PBS. What do you call it? On Prime. What do you say to your mom all the time? About the pans? Oh yeah, I know, and I had to use it. It's the perfect size for. I was bringing her like, I don't know, 10 or 15 hanks of sock yarn. It was perfect. Oh, Joanne said for Jackbox, someone has to MC and run the game. Well, don't worry, we will not be short of people who aren't willing to, or who are willing to run the game in our family. No problem. Oh, the nice bag. Yes. So you say to her before you show her, you can't keep this. I mean, if I made it myself, I would just give it to her and make myself another one, but Anne made it for me. So she emptied it into a shopping bag and I got to take it home. And I put it in my car like right away because I thought, oh shoot, if I set this down here, I could forget it and I'll never get it back. Oh, I bet, Elsbeth. Elsbeth said, I play Antiques Roadshow on YouTube. It's like glorious white noise to fall asleep to. I know you guys know that I sleep with white noise. Well, most of you probably will know. And what I've been using lately is this Tibetan singing bowl channel called Mindful Melodies. Oh my gosh, I swear my nervous system calms down like the second it's on. It is so awesome. Joanne Smart. She said my extended family has big get together twice a year. The host saves all their takeout. We do that, Joanne, but we don't. We have sent so many home with our kids over the years, and we just don't have enough this year. Oh, a beer. I don't blame you. That would make me feel bad too. Oh, Rebecca. Okay, so if you're looking for new white noise, there's also an app that I think is just called White Noise app, and you can build your own out of it. So it has like a whole bunch of options and you can like layer them. So I also really like I have one that I've created that has, I think it's pink noise, crickets, a campfire, and ocean waves. And it is so relaxing because it just feels like you're sitting on the edge of the beach with the waves crashing and you can hear crickets in a campfire. Oh my gosh, it is awesome. But you can create your own, and you can also go in the advanced settings and like bring up, like if you like the crickets louder, you can bring up the campfire or the crickets, or and bring down the other things so it's made more in the background. It is so cool. Yeah, it's really nice. Try it, Rebecca. In fact, I'll, if I can put a link to it, I will in the group, because I've been using that one for years. And they have a Tibetan bowl, but it's different. Teen said, "Yeah, y'all need to learn the Zambian way of allowing up." What's that? Carrie said, "I have that app. It's great." Yes, isn't it nice? When I was in, oh yeah. Teen, I love that idea. No, I love that idea. So if they don't come with a container, do they not get to take stuff home? I feel like our kids are not that prepared. A beer said, "I'm glad I'm not the only one who can't sleep in total silence." No. Stacy, that's how I started. She said, "Love pink noise. I use it when we go on trips to block out my husband's snoring." John doesn't snore anymore because he uses a CPAP now, but he used to snore pretty bad. And that's how I started using the white noise. And the pink noise is my favorite. Pamela said, "I sometimes bring my own container when I know I want leftover." Yes, you should. Smart. Carpsy said there's a podcast called Sleep Magic. I'm going to have to look that up. The woman on it has the most soothing voice I've ever heard. Works every time. Nice. Oh, Becky, you should do it. Get that one. Um, I have it on my phone and my Kindle. Or maybe I can just put up a picture of like what the, what the thing looks like. The icon, I guess. Chris said, "I'm going to post this question here, and anyone who knows can maybe answer on Facebook." Go for it. Rania said, "A beer. I think that's a mom thing, putting everyone else first and giving the best to others. I kind of learned that from my mom." Oh, Joanne said, "Search ASMR bells. There's 8-hour videos. I think it's Healing Vibrations that I listen to most." I have listened to Healing Vibrations. I also like Jason Stevenson does some like guided meditations that are all night long, but the Mindful Melodies is my favorite, and I go to their playlists. Dean said, "Or they find a bag." There you go. See, that would be smart. Bye, Anne. Thanks for stopping. A beer. Oh, okay, sorry. And Elizabeth said, "I don't." Okay, not everybody has that brain thing, Elsbeth, that ASMR works on. It's not everyone. Shanna, hello. Thank you again. Good morning. Um, but for some people, ASMR stuff and it's different noises for different people and different sites also gives them like a calming feeling in their brain. But not everyone has that. Is it time for me to move my hook? Chris said, I don't know what this means, but I'm going to read it. With Pacific Net Company doodle patterns, what does the extension pattern mean? I have no idea what that means. Pacific Knit. Has anyone knit that? Beer said, Elsbeth, I never believed in ASMR until I heard this woman's voice on YouTube and I felt this. That's it. That's it, Beer. And it's a different noise for everybody. So you just have to, like, find the one, I guess. Like when John hears, oh my gosh, who's that chef on TV? The Barefoot Contessa. What is her real name, though? Ina Garten. When he hears her voice, he immediately gets sleepy. Not that she's boring, but for whatever reason, that does that to his brain. Rhonda said, Hi, tribe. I stopped at hello, Rhonda, before running off to knitting group. So glad you're back saying thank you. She's doing great, Rhonda. She was on just Tylenol by like the 5th day. And the 3rd day, she was like, oh my gosh, I feel so much better today. But the first 2 days were, it's not easy. What they do to your muscles and just to get the hip in there, and it's a lot. Joanne said, Elsbeth, yes, sometimes I need rain, white noise, sometimes bells, sometimes someone speaking. Oh, Teen said, sorry, I missed it. For those Bible believers, I love the bedtime stories in the Abide app. I missed that one. Elsbeth said that's supposed to be a pleasant, yes. People like it. Uh-oh. Carpsy said there's some really funny, not mean parodies of her on YouTube. Ina Garten, that is. I mean, I've literally seen him like get yawny and sleepy as soon as she comes on. Not kidding. Oh gosh. Abir said, Elsbeth, it was pleasant. Carrie said, yeah, I get a tingling in my head before a seizure. So you get a little bit of warning then, Carrie. Do you realize it at the time? Rhonda said joint replacement that's exactly, and we talked about that like the first 2 days because some of you probably know this already, but because of what they do to the muscle and everything all around the joint when they get it in there, they really cause some trauma to your muscles. And it's a little bit like if you've ever had bad whiplash, the trauma to your muscles makes them like not work the next day or two. And so she was trying to make her legs do some of the PT stuff and she couldn't make the muscle contract or relax either. She couldn't really, they were just like jello. And I was like, it's going to get better. We just got to get through this. Do your best. It's going to get better. She did great. She did great. Carrie said, yeah, I recognize the signs sometimes. Oh, can you really? Wow. Bye, Casey. I'm going to go soon too. I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me today. Unscheduled. For a little spinning. It's been fun. And it's good to get spinning and get some more stuff out of my stash. I brought a ton of spinning with me and never even took it out of my car. Joanne said I recently got headband type headphones for bed. Great this weekend so I could sleep through snoring. So that's what I use, Joanne. But oh, thanks, Abir. the one, okay, I used to have one where the headphones were like flat and you could put them in the little pockets, but you could also take them out and wash the headband. I have one now that you cannot take the headphones out of, so you can't wash it, and I am anxious about it. And it goes over my, this one goes over my eyes. It's like an eye mask as well. So I love it because it blocks out light and that helps too for me, but it's so interesting, isn't it? Oh no, thank you. Oh, Elspeth, so I put it set an alarm on my app that's playing to my thing, and then it plays the alarm in my headphones. Eileen said such a treat. Oh, thanks. I appreciate you. You too, teen. I'm glad you're back safe. This trip, I was thinking a lot about what I'm going to do with that material you sent, and I just want to thank you again. That was so nice of you. I will be back tomorrow. And then next week, I'm going to be here on Saturday again, I think for just an hour. And then Sunday, everybody's going to be here. So I will miss Sunday, but I'll be here on Saturday instead. That's how mine too, Joanne. She said, my phone plays everything through the headphones, but I can hear conversation if I want to. Isn't it nice? Oh, wow. Stacy. Cindy said, my husband has a seizure disorder. We had to get rid of the fish tank. He would sometimes just space out watching it, and it would cause him to have a seizure. A seizure. My goodness. Teen, mostly side. I sleep on my back too, though, a little bit, but mostly I'm a side sleeper. The headphone is pretty flat, so if you're worried if it's gonna bother like your ear, it's, I mean, I feel it, but I've gotten used to it. It doesn't hurt anything for me. I love you guys. I've got to go though. I'm sorry, Sarah. You just got here. Yeah, that's the kind I had before, Joanne. I think I'm going to go back to that when this one stops working. I mean, I have been like gently washing the inside of it because I'm afraid it's going to be bad for my skin to like just keep putting it on there night after night without washing it. So I've just been like gently washing it with soap. But thanks, Sarah. Sarah said everybody remember to smash that like button. I never think of it. So have a good day. I'll be back tomorrow, and I hope you guys will be there. I love you.